Hi guys, Valerie here from Stitchin Life. So I am making curtains for our new house, and I'm making these really cute Ghostbusters curtains for my bedroom. My husband and I are both toy collectors, and my husband has these really cool new Ghostbusters toys. And we went on eBay, or he went on eBay and found a sheet, like a vintage Ghostbusters. Isn't that cute? Sheet, like a twin sheet. And it has a marshmallow man on here too. It's cool, right? So I'm making two curtains out of it. I have two windows. So I ripped out the hem because it was just enough and I wanted to give myself a little bit more room. So I ripped out the hem, and when that happens, of course, you have a very hard crease. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it against that ghost, right? Or that googly guy. So when that happens, it's still gonna be faded there because the dye is gone, but you can try to use vinegar in a spray bottle. Vinegar will work. I don't know the content of these. They might be polyester cotton. Vinegar will work on natural fabrics like wool, silk, cotton, to get those creases out. So I'm going to try that and see if it's going to work. Otherwise, we're going to have a permanent crease there that won't come out. But besides that, I have all of these little threads along there. See, when I unpicked the stitches, and my trick to get all of those out, because see, look at that, it's kind of fuzzy, is to use this. A lint roller, and you put it down. I would put it on I wouldn't hold it like this. I'd put it down flat on a surface and just do that along the ways, instead of, it works better if it's flat, instead of just picking each one out, because your fingers actually do get sore. I don't know if you've ever done that. You've had to pick out a lot of threads. Your fingers kind of get sore after a while. But it's a quick way to do it, and even if you don't get them all, you get a good amount of them off, and it makes your job easier to get it all off. So it helps. Anyways, that's a trick. The other way to go, instead of using your fingers, is to use tweezers and pick it out, and that works. Obviously that's going to take longer, but you could do it with this roller first and then go back and do tweezers on them. Maybe there's some that are more embedded and harder to get out. So anyways, that's my trick. The way I'm going to do the curtains, since I have one big long piece of fabric, is that I know the measurement, so I know how much fabric I have for two curtains, and kind of cut it there. But then I'm going to make the casing for the top. And I usually make it 2 inches, so it's 2 inches folded over, and then a half of an inch or a quarter of an inch, whatever it's usually a half an inch folded under, and then top stitched. Because I don't have very big rods. The ones that I'm using are just the tension rods, these little ones, because the windows are little, and I want it to be inside the windowsill, not hanging outside. That's my preference for these ones anyways. And then after I hang it up, I take a tape measure or a measuring tape like you would for carpentry and stuff like that, because it's stiff and it's easier to hang it, to put it up, depending on the length of your window, right? The window is, I think, only 36 inches this way. So I measure down from the rod to a mark, and then I pin it. Whatever, I like it to sit right at the top of the windowsill. So I just mark it that way. So I know it's going to be straight. And then I take it back and I sew it. And because I don't have a lot of fabric here, it's just gonna make those 2 curtains. I am gonna add like a facing for the fold over. So you will just see the Ghostbuster curtains on the outside, but then I'll have a facing on the inside that's gonna go around the curtain rod, and then also for the hem as well. So I find it hanging it and measure and then hemming it from hanging it is better than just doing a measurement flat. For whatever reason, it doesn't come out straight. Maybe your measurements are off, or maybe the curtain rod isn't straight, or maybe the window isn't straight either. That's why you want to do it while draping it on the window. So anyways, I will show you the finished product when I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to try this. See the hard crease in here. I opened it up all the way so I can use as much as I could. And then I got some white distilled vinegar in here and a paintbrush. So I'm gonna paint very lightly. You don't want to use a spray bottle because, I mean, you could, but it would spray the whole area and then the whole thing would smell like vinegar and you'd have to wash it before you could use it. I'm hoping just using a little bit will help that. And also I put a towel here so you don't get it on your ironing board and forever smell like vinegar. So I'm just gonna brush a little bit on here. Let's see if that'll work. I'm also steaming it. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. It did. There's still a line there because it has been folded and folded, but it sure did press that out. Let's do this one too. That is amazing. So it is definitely a polyester cotton blend, so it must have cotton in it or that wouldn't have happened. Oh yeah. See, I use steam on the other side, see? Oh, that looks so much better. There's a tiny line there, but I think that's more about the discoloration from it being folded. So great. So I'm just gonna do this along this whole area. Doesn't look like it needs a ton of vinegar, which is good because then it won't make it smell really bad either. Yeah, that works. Yay, so you can do this on cotton, you can do it on silk, and you can do it on wool. Wool, it works really well. And for wool, I usually have like another scrap of wool and I roll it up like that, and it's called a dabber. And then you dab that into the vinegar and you dab it along the wool. People use that too with water, not necessarily vinegar, to help you press wool when you're sewing wool. So yay, I'm so excited that that worked. So here's the final one. Pretty cute. I know, it is the marshmallow ghost, isn't it? He's yummy. So thanks for watching. That's so cute. I'm gonna make another one for the other window over here that's a little bit longer, but that's how I did it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.